What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. The last episode was live and we won it. We made a little bit of profit, not crazy amounts of profit. Now in this episode I was going to do it live, but not live like I did the last time where it was on a live stream. I was going to do it live and then cut the highlights out, but because I'm a bit ill, you can probably hear with my voice, I don't want to be sniffing through the whole video and such, so I'm going to do the intro live, play the game separate and post-com, and then do the outro live as per usual. Now, it is getting close to Team of the Year. You're going to be watching this on Friday. Team of the Year starts Monday. That leaves 2 days. Saturday, Sunday. Sunday, I've got a brand new special draft series coming for 1 week with AA9 skills throughout Team of the Year. It's going to be brilliant. You guys are going to love it. However, if you want to see another Draft to Glory tomorrow being Saturday, 20,000 likes on this video, we'll do another Draft to Glory. You let me know if you want to see it or if you don't want to see it. So, into the next draft we go. We're back up to 270,000 coins. I made about 8,000 coins on the last draft by winning it, so very happy with that. We've got the 4-4-1-1, the 4-5-1 attack. That's actually not a bad formation. I quite like that formation. The 4-3-2-1, which I've used a lot and would be open to using. The 3-4-1-2, definitely not going to use. 4-1-4-1, definitely not going to use. I might try the 4-4-1-1. I don't know, do I want to go 4-3-2-1? I want to go 4-3-2-1. We're going to go 4-3-2-1. That's what we're going to pick. We're going to get Ronaldo. Of course, when do you not get Ronaldo? Tell you what though, because I kind of feel like we'll get the 96 Ronaldo, I might go with Gareth Bale here. I'm not the hugest fan of Bale this year. EA knows. They know. Gareth Bale gets put at right back because they fucking know, yeah? I didn't do that. That's where he is. I can't put him up in another position because it says you can't swap positions. I'm taking the right forward position now, though. Retarded. Yeah, we'll go with Bale. I'm not the hugest fan of Bale this year, but I do still think he is a very, very good footballer on this game. So we'll see how that goes. Right, so we've got... I got Di Maria. Di Maria is going to be used as a super sub. Bale's going to be the right mid. We're going to go with Negredo up front. Negredo is a great striker this year. He really is. And at left forward, we're going to take... Cool. That Royce is nice, but Neymar's got to be. I fucking love Neymar this year. He is my favourite player in the game without any shadow of a doubt. So we will be going with him. Now, we could take Rambo on this occasion. He'll get the Welsh link with Bale. But I think Herrera will be the better choice because he's got more opportunities to get links with defenders and midfielders. So we will go with Herrera. Not that it would be my first choice. If we could get a BBVA midfielder, no. So we're going to have to go with Westwood here, another Premiership player. Or we could go with Chantome. Chantome would fit with Di Maria, but in keeping with the BPL, we'll go with Westwood. Westwood is where we'll put our head at. And then in the midfield, last but not least, we've got Biglia, Thiago. Thiago's nice, Spanish. Sirianni, maybe I should have taken that Serie A guy. Bundesliga, not really interested. I think we'll go with Thiago for the Spanish link with Herrera. So the midfield has actually got pretty decent links. We do want to put Gareth Bale up there at right wing instead of the right back. Now, the defence is interesting. Do we go with La Liga when it pops, because it will pop, or do we go BPL? What I might do, I love Alaba in this game, and I love Marcelo in this game. I'm going to do the smart thing. I'm going to take Alba. He gets the Spanish link with Herrera. It just kind of has to be done, you know. Give Marcelo that first link. Give Herrera a link that he might need, he might not need, and work through that. Oh man, two great choices there, Matthew and Rami. Rami doesn't link with anyone. Matthew doesn't link with anyone. But actually, Matthew gets a strong link with Jordi Alba. I've played about 80 games with Jeremy Matthew on my main account. I love him. I know he's got high work rate, high medium work rates. He's just brilliant. He is just genuinely brilliant in this game. And then the other centre-back we are going to get is going to be... Ooh. Ottoman. Have we got a Spanish centre-back? No. We could go with Cahill, who would get a strong link with the centre-mid, the English centre-mids. I think that's what we'll do. We'll go with Cahill here. We'll bang them around. Little bit more chem. Not crazy good chem. We're not, we're not setting the world alight with this team or anything. But it's not too bad. And we're going to go with Alves in goal there. Could have gone with Begovic. Would have given Terry 10 chem. Sorry, Terry. I say that all the time, don't I? Would have given Cahill 10 chem. Would have also given Begovic 10 chem. But I don't anticipate on having those in the team. So now next up, Ronaldo is there. Ronaldo doesn't really help me. Lloris is alright. Lloris actually works better. I still think we'll get another Ronaldo, which is why I didn't take him. I think we'll get the 96 Ronaldo typically pops all the time. We're also in a position here where we could go a English right back like Kyle Walker, and that whole right side would be legit for Kem, so long as we got a Real Madrid centre midfielder. So the potential there is huge to perfect this. We get ourselves Barragan or Lallana. Now Lallana instead of Thiago would really shore up that midfield, but I'm gonna go with what my head says, and that's taking the La Liga players, because we're going to build into a La Liga squad ultimately. We get Inform Alcacer there, we get Iriola, who's Spanish, we're getting Dembele, who doesn't really help the team, Lux doesn't help. I'm going to go with Alcacer. Do I want to go with Alcacer? I'm going to go with Iriola, actually, and the reason why I'm going to go with Iriola is because I'm going to swap those two around. I'm then going to swap those two around, and I'm going to swap those two around. There we go. So that puts us up to 79 chemistry. And actually, if we put Alves in goal now, that puts us up to 84 chemistry. I'm sure we could probably get to higher chem with a couple of swaps here or there as well. But for now, that's what we're going to run with. Up to 84 chem, a decent enough team. Not a crazy good team, but decent enough. We could go with Sterling here. We could go with Kamani. We've already got a goalkeeper. We've already got two goalkeepers. We don't need a goalkeeper. We could go with Higuain. Kind of links, doesn't he? Kind of works. We'll go with the second inform Higuain as a super sub. Could be quite good. Right, this is what we're talking about. We're gonna go with Felipe Luis on this one, and he gets in a midfield spot. -1, -1, -2, -8, -9. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. Then we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna do this. Bang! There we go. That puts us up to 86 chemistry. Jordi Alba not on perfect chem, of course, but that's a big improvement for this team. Definitely helps out the team in terms of chemistry massively. Now goalkeepers again aren't really relevant. It's the midfield we're lacking in massively. We could do with a centre back or two as well. Goalkeepers are nice there. We don't need Czech per se. We don't need Carrasco. We don't need any of these goalkeepers. We'll go with the highest rated just to boost up that high rating of the team. Right, the defenders. This is where we need to get lucky. We need to get like La Liga centre backs, and we didn't get a La Liga centre back, so that is really bad. I'll just go with the highest rated. We'll just go with Mandy. He's got a girl's name. That's gay. Right, centre back, centre back, centre back, centre back. None of them are from the league that we need. None of them are in the nation that we need. I could actually take Lloris. Have we got a French centre back here? No. Skirtle we could go with, but it doesn't link with anyone. Mertesacker with the German link could link with someone. And we've got Petr Cech, so we could put Cech, Mertesacker, and Cahill in defence. I don't know how this is going to work. We'll figure this out. We'll see. Oh my god. Oh, we get an inform. That's not bad. Redmond as well. BBVA Cam. We'll take it. We will take that. He goes in. +3, +2. Oh yeah, he's got to go there instead of Jordi Alba, hasn't he? Or has he? He just gives... Yeah, it's got to go there. He's just got to go there. Does Alba put the chem up anymore even? No, he doesn't. But we will take Alba there. So we've got 3 spots left now. Another midfielder from the... Yes, there we go. We get Iborra or Sal. Sal's not going to be the guy. I want the central guy. So Iborra is going to go in there. +5, +2. So we'll put him there. Bang. And does Herrera here give better chem? Or is it the same chem? Herrera's the same chem. So we'll get rid of Herrera as well for Thiago. And that's really come along nicely. The only position we're really lacking is a centre-back, which we can no longer get. The defence is going to have to... Oh, actually, we could get a better... we could put Felipe Luis in there, though. That would be a little bit better. Oh, no, wait. And then we do that. There we go. Is that still 94? Or is that up to... Yeah, that's still 94. That's a better defence. Supposing we get a Spanish manager, 10 chem in the mid, 8 chem there for Thiago, and 7 chem for the centre-back. So it just depends on these last 2 positions. What do we get? Oh, we get a record breaker Vardy, and there it is, guys. The one that I had assumed would show up, which is the 96 Ronaldo. However, I don't think I'm going to pick him, because Benzema gives Bale the links that he needs to get the best possible chem, which would be 9 chem. Actually, it would be 7 chem, because he's a right mid, not a right wing. So I'm going to go against all my gut instincts to pick the 96 Ronaldo, and I'm going to take Karim Benzema. I'm going to put him up there. That puts Bale onto 6 chem, and the chemistry for the team is a little bit better. It's just a little bit better. Ooh, Adriano there. Alcacer comes up again. Doesn't help us. Adriano doesn't really help us, but we'll take him anyway, just in case we can do it. We've got too many left backs. So this is the team. I'm sure you guys are screaming at me, why don't you do this? This would work. And you're probably right with what you're saying. But I'm going to stay with this team. I rate this team. If we could get a Spanish manager or a Brazilian manager to give Neymar the Spanish manager will give us 100 chem. So let's just get a Spanish manager. We'll get the 100 chem. It hasn't given us a Spanish manager. That puts us to 96. That keeps us at 96. That goes up to 97. That stays at 96. That stays at 96. That's really bad. All I wanted was a Spanish manager and we couldn't get it. So we get a 180 draft there, which is pretty bad. Once we sort the bench out though, it'll probably be a little bit higher than the 180. And I know you guys are screaming at me because I've missed something somewhere. I know I have. Every episode, I miss one unbelievably obvious thing that you guys are sitting there, just do this. It's so simple. How can you not see it? And I've missed it. And I know I've missed it. But this is still the team I'm going to go with. I actually rate this team. Iraola's a decent defender. Alvaro Matthew in defence with Alves in goal. Very nice indeed. And Felipe Luis there out at left back. Not bad. Defence is solid. Up front we've got Bale, Benzema and Neymar. A really strong trio. Bale not on perfect chem. But not on bad chem either. So not too bad there. And then the midfield of Thiago, Iborra and Sarabia. Sarabia is a pile of trash in terms of stats. But he's got 4-star, 4-star. Not too bad. I will probably sub the midfield out relatively quick if I go behind. Usually I don't like to make subs straight away. But I'll probably bring on, say, Higuain and Di Maria for the midfield. I'd actually probably put Gareth Bale in at centre mid. And in fact, can we just do that anyway? Can I... This might fuck it up, right? This might fuck it up. Let me just try this anyway. Let me put Di Maria out there. Let me put Higuain up there. So 7 chem for both of those, right? 7 and 6. And then let's put Gareth Bale in at centre midfield. Because Gareth Bale will still only get 7 chem in that set. Oh no, he won't because there's no one to link with him. Yeah, he only stays at 4 chem unless we put him that side. 6 chem Bale in midfield. I think that's much better. What about if we put Thiago here? No, we lose 5 chem. 7 chem, 7 chem, 7 chem. I quite rate that. It's a little bit lower chem. I'll tell you what, we'll play the first game how it was initially. And if it's bad, we'll move back and we'll put the Argentinians up front and we'll see how we go with that. And we'll go off the back of lower chem. But as it is, I think this is a pretty decent team. Hopefully we can get through the first game. Let's go. Okay guys, into the gameplay we go, and the first team I come up against has got a 3-5-2 team. He's got a legend striker, Giroud, up front. He's got some really good players as well. Inform Shaqiri, inform De Bruyne, inform Rambo, inform Santi, a really good defence and a nice goalkeeper. And this was the first very difficult game of the day. Stroke of half time. It's been a really even game. Maybe I've had a bit more possession. I tend to hold possession a lot better than my opponents on this patch. Even though I don't necessarily create chances out of those, I do tend to hold possession a bit more. But I get a really nice goal there with Iborra. So our bad midfield turning out pretty decent, to be honest. And, you know, we go 1-0 up, and I'm happy with that. And we get a second goal as well here. Felipe Luis down the left-hand side. Mangala cannot keep that in play. No, sorry, he can keep that in play. We pass it to Iborra. Iborra into Thiago. Thiago sees Benzema there. Benzema with a scoop turn. Benzema with a shot. Benzema with the goal. I fucking love Benzema in this game. With the team that I'm playing right now, if you saw my yesterday video, basically my best team ever, I've got Benzema and Neymar as my 2 strikers, and they are magnificent. Of course, Giroud scores. The legend, the one-touch master, gets the goal. And once he got back into the game at 2-1, he kind of went like attacking a little bit and tried to, you know, just get back into the game, and that kind of cost him a little bit. We get the ball here with Karim Benzema, tried to pump fake the keeper. Keeper comes out, gets the save. Courtois fucks up. Benzema with the volley. Brilliant goal. Karim Benzema yet again smashing it home. Well, rolling it narrowly over the ball, over the line home. Now here we're going to score a goal that I've tried many times. Sometimes you can do it from this distance. It depends how accurate you are. It's the manual cross, which you can do by holding left trigger or L2. Manually cross that into the goal. Thought it might have bounced over, but the grass was kind to me. Karim Benzema completes his hat-trick. 4-1 is the score. Iborra and Benzema with the Galassos. And I tell you, this Benzema card, it's only his regular card. It's magic. It is genuinely brilliant. especially when in a 2-striker formation next to a fast striker, or in a 3-forward formation next to fast wingers, you really get the best out of Benzema. He's really good. So 4-1 was the final score of the first game. You know, we got to the final in the last episode. We won the last episode. We got to the semi-finals in the episode before. I feel like we're gaining a bit of traction. I'm doing really good in FIFA in general. I've kind of adjusted to the patch now. I'm winning a lot of games. Like over the last sort of 50 or 60 games, I've got like a 20-to-1 win-loss ratio, which is brilliant. I'm winning a lot of games. I'm enjoying this game. But in the second round, we come up against another tidy opponent. He's got that 96 Ronaldo, in-form Griezmann, in-form Otamendi, in-form Bruno. He's got, you know, Lionel Messi as Pili. He's got Cahill. He's got Howard. A lovely team, really good team. That inform Aspar as well was a really nice card. But it didn't take us long to get off the mark here. Our silver player, they're giving the ball away, picks the ball back up, plays it into the middle of the park. Thiago plays a lovely ball through to Iborra out wide to Neymar. Once I get to this position, people just don't know how to defend from here. Because you've got so many options, you can cross it. Far post crosses are quite OP, especially if you've got a tall striker. You can cut inside, you can cut outside, you can go near post, you can go far post, you can pass to the top of the box. There are so many options. People get so confused on how to defend. And you'll notice a lot of my goals come from that kind of position. So we go 1-0 up. However, this guy pulls off one of those, you know, cheeky little free kicks. They're next to impossible to defend. I don't know how to do them myself. I really would like to learn, because it will add that extra edge to my game that might win me an extra game here or there. But yeah, so we you know, concede a goal, and then we go straight again. 15 minutes into the game, it's 1-1, and we concede a goal again. I gave him the space with Messi. I didn't think he'd do much with it. He bangs it. Griezmann's there for the rebound header. It makes it 2-1. And now I'm worried, because this again was a really close game. Really good opponent. Really tough game. However, we win the ball with Jordi Alba on about 60 minutes. Neymar plays it into Benzema. And this again is why Benzema is just great. Benzema picks the ball up just inside the opponent's half. Strength to get past the defender. Strength again to keep the ball off the defender. Near post OP. Slams that one home. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and Benzema scores yet again and gets me back in this game. Now, there was only one more goal in this game, and it did fall to me. Diego Alves throws it deep. He doesn't have the giant throw. You know, I kind of missed that with Manuel Neuer, but he throws it deep enough. Neymar into Bale. Bale back into Neymar. We've got runners left. We've got runners right. This guy backs off, so I pop it with Neymar. He blocks it as Pili Willy. Neymar wins the header. Falls back to Di Maria. Di Maria into Gareth Bale. Bale with a fake shot of dreams. Bale with the left foot of dreams. And on 5 chemistry, 6 chemistry, Gareth Bale puts it in the back of the net in extra time. 3-2, that was the final score. That is how the game ended. I was still trying to attack. He was all out attack. I was trying to get myself a 4th goal. Wasn't to be, unfortunately. And you see by the match stats, even game. I think I had a lot of possession in this game as well, but I think the chances were quite even. If I remember correctly, I had 11 shots and 11 on target. He had 10 shots, maybe 6 on target. Possession, yeah. So I had a bit more possession, a bit better passing. But in general, the game was really even, really back and forth, and my keeper saved me on more than one occasion. Into the semi-final we go, our 3rd successive semi-final. We come up against an 87 chem team. He's got inform Bale, he's got inform Rami, inform Nainggolan, he's got Jackson Martinez, he's got Cuadrado out there on the left-hand side. What was really interesting is he instantly subbed him off. I found that weird. He brought on Raheem Sterling for Cuadrado as his first sub, and he kept that silver cam on. Kind of worked for him, because he goes 1-0 up with Nainggolan there. Diego Alves gets his hand to the ball, can only push it onto the post, and Nainggolan, who's got a beast shot, a beast card in general, puts this guy 1-0 up. But I was feeling good right now. Even though I think I've been behind in all 3 games, or maybe 2 of the 3 games at this point, I was feeling good. I got a bit lucky to get the ball back there with Bale. Bale into Benzema. Benzema with a fake shot. Benzema gets super fucking lucky, and he puts it in the back of the net, and that is another goal on the board for Karim Benzema. I think that's his 5th or 6th of the episode, and we're only into the semi-finals. And here we go again with a corner just before the stroke of half-time into Neymar. Neymar goes around. And once again, it's one of those things where it's just like people just get confused. They don't know how to defend. And this guy tries running it out stupidly. It falls back to Neymar. Drills that one home. Lovely stuff. 2-1 going in at the half. And I'm thinking, brilliant. Easy game, easy life. And that exactly was what happened. 2-1 is exactly how this game finished. Another really, really close game. All 3 games were so tight, so close up to the final. I managed to edge all 3. I feel like last week or a couple of episodes ago, these were the games that I was losing, that now I've found that way to win, which is brilliant. You'll see for me there, Alves picked up 9 saves to his Buffon's 6 saves. So really happy with the fact that Alves pulled out a banger for me. We get 2-1. We go into the our second consecutive final. Can we win the final this time, yes or no? We come up against an amazing team. He's got legend Weah, he's got 96 Ronaldo, 89 Iniesta, 91 Neymar, he's got Messi, Krychowiak, he's got a great defence. He's only got 93k mainly because of that Ronaldo card, but this team is brilliant. However, things started off pretty poorly for us. Good tackle there from Gareth Bale. I should have cleared the ball a bit better. He gets the ball with Neymar. I kind of gave him the space expecting the pass to Weah. He just bangs it with Neymar. Of course that's going to go in. Neymar's got a great card, a great finish, and the fact that that's a 91 Neymar, no problem at all. But our hero of the episode just keeps coming big and big and big for us. Benzema hits him with a stop and turn instantly, dodges inside the tackle, he backs off, I thumped it, went in the back of the net. 1-1, game on. This was no joke of a game. This guy was an unbelievable FIFA player. One of the mistakes he made though is he did make some subs early on, which you just don't do in FIFA, in the FUT draft, because if you go to extra time, you're gonna be a bit fucked with fitness. But I gave him the ball really needlessly. He scored it with Ronaldo. Poor defending on my part. We get the ball in the 75th minute now. The ball goes luckily through to Bale, and he backs off and he backs off and he backs off, and it allows me some space in. We've got Di Maria there. Di Maria with a shot on his right foot. It was going wide. It took a deflection. It went in. I'll take it. I'm happy. It's been another really good match, back and forth. Both of us creating chances, and I felt like I kind of deserved the chance of getting into the game. However, straight from kickoff, guys, disaster strikes. He gets through with Ronaldo. Every tackle I made just kept falling back to him. He gets lucky with a deflection, lucky with another double deflection, and it pops in off the post with George Weah. And then the 90th minute comes, and we're trying our best to score. You know, it's literally deep in injury time at this point. I can't believe the ref hasn't blown full-time whistle. We're trying our best, and we get lucky. Thiago, I don't know how he keeps hold of the ball here, but he does. He passes it across to Neymar. It's 3-3, deep in injury time. As soon as he kicked off, the ref blew for full-time, so we go into extra time, and his low fitness came back to haunt him. Higuain, who's one of my fresher players on the field, plays it in field into Neymar, into Negredo. Negredo to Di Maria, the two subs that I brought on as well. Di Maria plays it back to Negredo. Great hold-up play from Di Maria. Negredo puts it home, and we win ourselves our second consecutive draft, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy I found my form again, guys. I'm so happy that I'm able to win games in FIFA post-patch now, because I was struggling for a while. I was really not enjoying this game. I couldn't understand the best way to defend or the best way to attack, but it seems really now like I've kind of just got my finger on the button and understand what's going on. So we win another draft in another close game, guys. Let's go check out those packs. Outro, we've got squad, history, prize. So guys, there we have it. We ended up winning the draft again. Is my camera like a bit weird? It looks a bit weird. Hi. It looks like it's like lagging a few frames or something. If there's some frame problems with the camera, I apologize. Man, that was tough. That was tough. I scored a 92 minute equaliser with Neymar in the final to take it to extra time, and then scored in the 119th minute with Negredo in a tough game. And to be fair, all four games there were really difficult. However, we now have back-to-back draft wins, which is spectacular. We've got our form back, guys. We've found our groove again, and hopefully we can go on and pursue and get a lot more draft wins under our belt. A record of 66 and 19. We've got a goal scoring average of 3 per match and a goal conceding average of 1.8 per match. Possession's good, pass accuracy is good. Only 11 wins out of the 30 entries, which is bad, but 2 out of the last 2, which is great. Now in yesterday's episode we got 2 25k packs, 2 5k packs. They were shocking, although we made a little bit of profit. Today we're going to hope that we get a little bit more. Give me a 50 or a 100k. It's the same prize as yesterday. It's good for coins because you're going to get yourself a profit guaranteed pretty much, because you know these discard regardless for 5k each, these for about 2k each, plus the match coins. You're going to make at least 1, 2, 3,000 coins off of this. But this is probably the worst prize that you can get. Here we go with the first 5k gold pack though, guys, and we're going to get no one. There's no one there worth selling. Either the contracts and the fitness card will keep. The training card discards. So that's 1,500 coins. coins there and about 600 coins from contracts, not too bad. The second 5k pack, here we go. Now we've got a brand new team of the week in the packs, so hopefully we can pack an inform, will be very, very nice. We get ourselves Pardo. It's nice that we actually got 5 players in there. It's going to be really helpful. And a training card, which goes for like 800 coins. That's really good. That's actually a decent pack there. We'll discard the rest, so we're going to probably make about 4k out of that pack, which is nice. Now the 2 premium gold players pack, guys. You get 3 rares. Sometimes you get silver rares in there, up to 2. Can we get anything good? No. Horn. Unless there's a silver inform. No, there's not. Kishna might sell. 2 silver cards, one of them rare. What a shocking pack that was. Discards for 3.5k. That was bad. We've already made our money back. So this pack is basically freebie for coins. Please, EA, give me something nice. It's been a long time. Who's it going to be? Oh, do you know what? I was thinking Koscielny for like the briefest second there because he's in form. And obviously that's not a black card, so it's not Koscielny. Rami might sell for 1,000 coins. Once again, an absolute pile of trash in the pack. 4k in the bag. That, guys, is going to be the end of the episode for today. If you did enjoy this, drop a thumbs up. If you want to see another episode tomorrow, 20,000 likes on the video before I sleep, and I'll hit you with another one tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.